be okay with missing out. Be okay with taking time to yourself or devoting time to this. Don't let other people make you feel bad for doing something that they don't want to do or for not hanging out. Like, it'll all be okay. You have so much time. I know, especially for me, when I was a younger teenager, it felt like I had to do all these things and whatever. Like, I had to go, go, go. But now, as I'm in my last year of teen, and it's like, man, I wish I kind of slowed down a little bit and just been like, everything works out. Like, I'm okay. Everything's okay. Like, why was I worried? So why was I so worried? So just don't be so worried. Everything will be okay. Everything will work out. Like, just live your life. Have fun. Don't do anything too rebellious. But
yeah. It's kind of like you don't want to be moving so fast that you forget to enjoy the moment that you're in.
Yeah, take time to really take it all in.
Hello and welcome to the Teens on the Road podcast, where we talk about all the ups and downs of living in an RV as a teenager. I'm your hostess, Kayla, and each week we'll meet a new perspective on what it means to live this lifestyle. Whether you've been on the road for 6 months or 6 years, this podcast is here for you, to share laughs, to remember the hard times, and to celebrate the good ones. Stick around to meet our guest of the week and learn all about their story. Ready for the ride? Let's go!
Hi, I'm Ezri. I've been on the road for 6 years, and a fun fact about me is I've surfed in 4 different states.
And that is super cool.
Thank you.
I know that you love surfing.
Yes.
So I met Ezri about over a year ago.
Yep, over a year now.
Yeah.
Technically. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. I would have met her. Funny story, actually.
Yes.
So this was at the first Hullabaloo, which was 2023. And yeah, and that was the last time that I was doing my podcast. And my mom was like, "Hey, you should go record with Ezri. See, she seems cool." But like
I met your mom during the Parade of Homes, and I was talking to her because I had no idea I listened to the podcast. I had no idea that you were the one that ran it. And so, yeah.
Yeah, so my mother tried to get us together, but we didn't end up meeting till like a year later, a year plus.
Literally. No. Well, yeah. A year plus, like a year and a half later.
Wow. I know. So it's been a long time in the making, but here we are.
Yeah, we made it. We did it. Season 2.
Yes.
Yippee.
Okay, to start off, what is your traveling story?
Well, my parents were super interested in RV YouTubers.
Mm-hmm.
So, we took a summer in 2018, and we went along the West Coast, basically, and then back up to South Dakota, because we were living in South Dakota at the time. So, we did that. We loved it. We bought a bigger RV, changed it to make it perfect, and now we've been on the road for 6 years.
Wow, so you did like a mini trip.
Pretty much, yeah, just to make sure that we liked it, and that we weren't gonna like claw each other's eyes out, hate each other. So
yeah, you definitely didn't dive headfirst into it or anything, which was probably wise.
Yes.
What was the transition like going from, what was your life before you got on the road?
So we are kind of a traveling family. I'm not a military kid, but I moved 8 times in the 13 years before we started traveling full time. So it was pretty easy.
Yeah.
I'm pretty extroverted, so it's very easy for me to make friends and to find community.
So RV life wasn't a whole lot different.
Oh no, and my mom has homeschooled us my entire education.
Yeah.
So it was very easy.
Yeah.
Super duper easy.
Super seamless.
Yes.
For sure. So over, 6 years?
Yes.
What's that impact been like on your mental health?
It's made me very aware of my emotions. And I think that comes with maturity too. Mm-hmm. But I think being so close to my family, our emotions kind of play off each other a lot. So being aware of that for sure. And just being a teenager, you're going to be hormonal. You're going to have, not always, but stuff will come up and it gets emotional, and that's okay. So it's definitely been up and down. in waves,
Mm-hmm.
some might say. But I think overall, it's your outlook. And if you have a positive outlook, you'll have a positive life.
Mm-hmm.
So,
has traveling itself given you a better mental state? Or has it just been the growing through it?
I think the growing through it. Because I think there's hard times and good times. I mean, just like in life in general, too. But, like, it's hard to leave friends. Like, it's hard to be lonely and be okay with, like, with being alone. So I think that has been hard to learn through. And, like, texting is hard. Like, not having a physical, like, in-person connection is hard.
Mm-hmm.
So I think learning to navigate that, and yeah.
That's been a transition.
Yeah, definitely.
How has traveling impacted your faith?
I'm gonna get real honest with this one. Not well.
Really?
At all. So moving a lot, obviously, was not great, because then we'd have to find a new church every time we moved, like, every couple years. So then you're leaving that whole community behind. And so the last time we moved, before we started traveling, we found our new church. It was fine. It was great. Then we moved, and then we basically just stopped going to church because we didn't, like, we just didn't want to go for a week, and then, because I think my parents really liked that community, but then we couldn't, like, have that because we wouldn't stay.
You're always the new kid.
Yeah, and that's not fun after a while, because then you gotta re-explain your story a bajillion times, and it's like, it just gets old. We tried doing online church for a while, but nothing ever really, like, stuck. And so until very recently, it was very rocky, very almost non-existent faith. But then very recently, we've been more stationary and able to go to church regularly. And that has, like, I need that community. I need that stability. So I'm gonna try online church as we travel more and away from our current winter location. But it'll be interesting. It'll be really interesting.
So church and community is really important to you?
I think it's good for me. So I think it's important to me because I realize that I need it in order to keep that relationship with God and Jesus, and to keep myself accountable. I think accountability. That's what I need. I need accountability.
Yeah, and it's harder to do that when you feel more isolated.
100%. 100%.
Oh, gotcha. And I'm sure a lot of people feel like that, because even when we, like, lived normally, we didn't really go to church that much, because we're not early morning people. But being on the road, it's a lot harder, because, again, you're the new kid at every place. You know, it's not going to vibe match you every time.
100%.
You don't have people you know there, so...
You're not always going to like the pastor or the message, or...
Yeah. It's like kind of like church shopping, but you're not really shopping, you're just, like, there.
Yeah, and I mean, being the new kid is super alienating, too, because when you go to a new church, everyone already has their own groups, usually. Until this very recent church that I found that was very welcoming and great. But all the other ones that I'd been to for their teen groups or whatever, they all had their cliques, their own groups. And I was just kind of standing off to the side, either hanging out with a leader or, like, on my own, because I also knew I wasn't going to be there for a long term, so it was kind of like, why even try?
It's kind of pointless.
Yeah.
So I totally get that. And yeah, I'm sure lots of people deal with that too.
Yeah.
So what is life like as a graduated teen? Ezri graduated last year.
Yes.
So what's school look like for you these days?
I'm a 2024 graduate. It's kind of overwhelming, honestly. I have a lot of time, but that time has to go to different things now. So it's relearning time management not for school, not when you have the accountability of school, is really interesting.
Learning how to be productive in a different way.
Yes. Yeah. So I graduated in 2024 from high school, and then also from the Academy of Practical Homeopathy, which sounds fancy, but so I am a practical homeopath. So now I'm working on my personal consulting business, which is a lot of work, a lot of overwhelming work, and yeah, it's just a lot to manage, and there's not I've said it before, I need accountability, and it's really hard to be accountable to yourself.
Yeah.
So,
especially like small business, doing it on
yes.
your own for a while. I get that.
Yes.
That's kind of what happened to the podcast. It was just like, I don't have to, so.
Yeah. Yes, but now I need to because I'm adult and I need adult money
Yeah, exactly.
to live.
Mm-hmm.
Who would have thought?
Yeah.
But yeah. So now, and I'm doing my second year of homeopathy schooling. I'm doing their mastery program this year.
Mm-hmm.
So that's been really nice. But it's definitely finding a balance.
Mm-hmm.
Time management. Learn that now. Learn that while you can.
Right.
For sure.
So is it online courses that you take?
Yes, it's all online. For my high school, we used the curriculum Heart of Dakota, which is mostly books and learning from a physical book curriculum.
Mm-hmm.
That was nice. I enjoyed it. But then, transitioning into an online course and school was interesting.
Yeah.
Kind of weird, but kind of nice too.
Yeah.
A little bit more flexibility with what I wanted to do and put my time towards.
Right, yeah. The internet is very vast.
Yes, quite.
Lots of knowledge.
Which also is kind of a downside because it makes it easier to go look up the answer instead of trying to figure it out.
Yeah, that's true.
But, I mean, it all has its pros and cons.
Let's not even get started on AI.
Yeah, ChatGPT is my little friend.
Mm.
Life on the road is amazing, but it can also be tough on your mind and body. Waves Health and Wellness offers homeopathic solutions to address chronic and acute health concerns, from boosting your energy to managing stress and supporting your mental health. If you're looking for a natural way to navigate the challenge of life on the road, practical homeopathy can help. Follow Waves Health and Wellness on Instagram and Facebook for wellness tips and remedies made for teens like you. Find out more with the links in the description.
So, transitioning to traveling, where was a time that you fell in love with a place?
So, whenever somebody asks the dreaded question, what's your favorite place? What's your favorite place you've ever been? My top two answers are the Oregon coast and Bar Harbor, Maine.
Really?
They both have very similar vibes, yet they're on complete opposite sides of the country.
It's weird, America,
Yes, it is very odd country. It's like it should be a bunch of little countries in one.
Exactly.
But.
So what about these places?
Well, I love the ocean. Like, it is my favorite thing, favorite nature, favorite whatever, is the ocean. And I love Oregon's ocean because it has ocean and then trees and pretty cool lighthouses. I love that contrast a lot, and I love the vibes. I love the air. It's just good vibes.
The whole thing.
Yes. Similar with Bar Harbor. Bar Harbor specifically, because Acadia National Park, I really liked. And I really love downtown Bar Harbor. I think it's super duper cute, super duper fun. And yeah.
Yeah.
Enjoy.
I haven't gotten up to Maine yet, but Oregon is one of my favorite places too, so I think I'm going to really enjoy it. What is a place you hope to never return to?
Good old Nebraska. Oh, it is just nothing, with all due respect. I mean, there's one city, I can't think of the name. Omaha. Omaha's okay. But the rest of Nebraska is just flat and then corn and maybe a little hill.
Yeah.
And we did that drive.
The most basic Midwest you can get.
Yeah, pretty much. We did that drive growing up a lot because to go see my grandparents, we'd have to go through Nebraska on like a 12-hour drive. And it was like, it's the worst. Yeah. Like, I'm over it.
Very done.
Yes.
So for you, what would you say is the hardest part about traveling full-time?
For me, it's the life-work-friend balance, or school, work, whatever. It's balancing that, like, I know I have school and stuff to do, but I also have this friend who's leaving tomorrow.
Right.
So, just balance and being able to be okay with missing out or putting off my schoolwork until a weekend, or just balancing that.
It's that time management.
Yeah. Something I need to work on, I guess. Yeah, the balance of how much time do I devote to my schoolwork, then can I go hang out with this friend, and then this and this and this and this.
Yeah, for sure.
I need to devote it better.
I guess that's one thing about high school we didn't miss out on.
Definitely. Definitely.
Yeah, because it's also, you've got travel days and adventure days thrown into the mix. Like,
yes.
If I'm on a travel day for like 4 or 5 hours, I can't do school in the car.
Exactly.
So that means that that's a lost school day.
Yep.
Or if it's an adventure day, we like to leave by noon or 11, so I have to get everything done by then.
Right.
So it's a lot to juggle for sure. And you never really know sometimes you don't know where you're going like the next day.
Exactly. Yeah, it's something I'm recently struggling with, is I don't know our plans for the week, especially having all this stuff to do, like business-wise, school-wise, friend-wise, whatever, is making my own plans as an adult and whatever. I'm starting to feel that more. Mm-hmm. So it's really interesting.
Yeah, a transition for sure.
Definitely.
In your experience, what are the best ways to make friends on the road?
So, my top answers for these are, everyone else's answers is rallies and hangouts. Mm-hmm. That's what they're there for, honestly. That's why they exist, is to have community and build community within this community. So definitely those. But another answer I have is going to events in your campground. Is going to the member-led events, the teen events, whatever events they have, and meeting people that way. Even like if you're going to a church, going to the youth group and making friends that way, they might not be full-time friends, but that could be a connection that you're going to have for a week or two, or maybe even like it could last for a lot longer.
You never know.
Right. And then also having like a big party game that you can teach a lot of people. I think that's a really fun way, especially as a teen, to get community, because teens go out and then it's like, what are you going to do? You're going to sit around and talk and hang out, when you could be playing Manhunt or playing a fun party game. Like, get a big party game that you can teach people.
Download Jackbox.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, all good points for sure. Mm-hmm. What is something about traveling that you have learned to love?
My alone time and my privacy. That is something I feel like a lot of people hate on the road, is not having your privacy, not having that time to yourself. And so I think that's something you have to learn to value that and learn to prioritize that if that's something that you want. Mm-hmm. Setting those boundaries, like either with your parents, like, and just being okay with missing out when your parents go do something so you can stay home and be alone. Definitely my alone personal time, setting time aside for that. Mm-hmm. For sure.
Yeah. It's a balance between wanting to go out and do things and also realizing that maybe you do need to stay home this time.
Maybe you need to refill your social battery or your spiritual cup or whatever it is.
Exactly.
For sure.
Do you think you'll travel in the future?
Yes.
What do you think that will look like?
So, I would love to buy my own little RV, a little Class C or something like that. But also, my plans to move out within the next year are to go find a job with housing on coolworks.com. Mm-hmm. Highly recommend this website. They've got work camping jobs, seasonal jobs, yeah, which that's what I'm looking at, is a seasonal job with housing that I can go stay for like 3 to 5, maybe even 6 months, and then get paid to work and live in this cool city, and then I can move on to a new city.
Exactly.
Or a new place or whatever, all while I'm saving up for this RV. So yes.
Solid plan.
Yes, and then maybe world travel eventually.
Yeah. Do you think you would travel with like a family in the future, your family?
I think so. I don't think I'll ever be able to truly settle down. I think, for a couple years, maybe when I'm, a new mother or whatever, like getting married, and then I'm going to settle down for a couple years, and then I think there will always be an itch to go see new places or to go back to places that I miss.
Yeah, you've always been a traveler.
Yes, my family definitely has always been travel people, so 100%.
That makes sense. So for all the teens listening, what advice do you have to give them about living this way?
My advice, which has been a common theme throughout our talk, is to be okay with missing out. Be okay with taking time to yourself or devoting time to this. Don't let other people make you feel bad for doing something that they don't want to do or for not hanging out. Like, it'll all be okay. You have so much time. I know, especially for me, when I was a younger teenager, it felt like I had to do all these things and whatever. Like, I had to go. But now, as I'm in my last year of teen, and it's like, man, I wish I kind of slowed down a little bit and just been like, everything works out. Like, I'm okay. Everything's okay. Like, why was I worried? Why was I so worried? So just don't be so worried. Everything will be okay. Everything will work out. Like, just live your life. Have fun. Don't do anything too rebellious. But
yeah. It's kind of like you don't want to be moving so fast that you forget to enjoy the moment that you're in.
Yeah, take time to really take it all in. Like, I feel like I didn't do that as much as I wished I had, especially in like really cool locations or really cool national parks we were at. I feel like I was just there, like, to do the hike or whatever we were doing. I didn't really take a second to look around and really like admire, whoa, this is God's really cool world. Like, I'm looking, like, this canyon's huge, like, this tree is massive, like, that's a living thing. That's so cool. Like, I really wish that I had taken more time to admire and appreciate everything. I feel like I took quite a bit for granted.
Yeah. So important to slow down.
Yes. It'll feel like you need to speed up and be on par with all your friends or whatever, but really just enjoy life. Like, I feel like that's something I hear my grandparents say, like, just enjoy your life now. And it's so true. Like, enjoy it now. Especially when you don't have to worry about, like, work and whatever and bills and all the things. Like, enjoy it.
Yeah.
Because it's fun. Life is fun.
And it goes by quickly.
Yes, it does. Very quickly.
So before we wrap up, do you have any closing thoughts or questions for me?
Well, my closing thought is, I guess advice maybe, is to make sure you're surrounding yourself with good friends and good people. Because I think that's a very important thing.
Yeah.
And it might be hard because maybe your friends, maybe you're listening and you're like, oh my gosh, you're so right. Like, my friends are not great people. And that's okay. You can find better.
Yeah.
There will always be, maybe not always, but there is somebody better. Like, there's somebody who's going to be nicer or whatever it is.
Yeah. You can definitely be picky.
Yes. It's okay to be picky.
Yes.
There will be somebody who checks all your boxes.
I like that.
Yeah.
Thanks. Do you have a resource that you would like to share with our audience?
I do. So my business, my homeopathy consulting business, like I said, I'm a homeopathic practitioner, lay practitioner, whatever you want to call it, practical homeopath. So if you're a teen or your parents or you're struggling with chronic illnesses or any illness or bump, bruise, whatever, I would love to help you. My business name is Waves Health and Wellness. You can find me on Instagram at Waves Health and Wellness and on Facebook as well, or on my website, waveshealthandwellness.com. And you can use the code capital WAVEZ to get 10% off your first consultation.
Very nice.
Yes.
So tell us more about your business.
Yes. So, Waves Health and Wellness. I love the ocean. Had to be my name. And yeah, I love to help people, and I feel like homeopathy is a super good and really, really cool way that I can do that. It's all natural. It's using natural plants and substances and minerals and all the things to help your body uproot illnesses.
Yeah.
It's very cool.
For sure.
Yeah.
And I love, Ezri could definitely talk about homeopathy for hours on end, and she gets a little spark in her eyes when she's talking about it, so.
It's definitely my thing. I'm very grateful to have found my thing so early in life.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I know people say, oh my gosh, it's so hard to choose, like, it's crazy that you have to choose your major or whatever. You're the thing you're going to do for the rest of your life at 18. And I feel like I'm very grateful to have found that thing.
Yeah.
Because it's something that I love. Like, I love to talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
Feel free to DM me any questions, and I would love to talk to you about it. Like, it's my favorite thing. For sure.
For sure. And it's been a joy watching you grow your business and get it started off on the right feet.
Yes, for sure. It's been a labor of love and figuring out all the things. For sure.
For sure.
Yeah.
So, do you have a question for our next guest?
So, my question is, what's the weirdest roadside attraction that they've ever seen?
I like that one.
I would love to know.
And then Peyton is wondering, is your rig set up for boondocking?
It is, very much so. My father is an electrical, or was an electrical engineer. So, engineer.
Yeah.
He loves to play with it all the time. So, we're all set up with crazy amount of solar. We have a composting toilet, so we don't have a black tank. And yeah, we have 3 mini splits. Like, we're all set.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
What's been like one of your favorite boondocking places?
Ooh. We boondock in families' yards quite a bit, and I really enjoy that.
Yeah.
But also Lake Havasu, Arizona, I think. That is really fun. We boondock in this place surrounded by these rocky mountains that you can go climb.
Ooh.
It's very fun.
Sounds fun.
Yeah, very entertaining. For
Sweet.
sure. Yeah.
Well, thank you for joining me today.
Of course.
I loved chatting.
I enjoy.
If you liked this episode, feel free to subscribe so you never miss one. If you'd like to connect with us, follow us on Instagram and feel free to reach out with any questions or feedback. And don't forget to leave us a review on your streaming service of choice. It really helps us grow and reach more listeners like you. If you're a traveling teen interested in being a guest star on the show, fill out our form and we'll get back to you soon. This episode was sponsored by Waves Health and Wellness. Find out more at waveshealthandwellness.com. Our intro song was created for Teens on the Road by Mila Rose, and you can follow her Instagram at Mila Rose Sings. Special thank you to our guest of the day, Ezri. You can follow her business on Instagram and Facebook at Waves Health and Wellness. Thank you again for listening, and see you down the road.